on the cross, and you're beautiful, beautiful. The bread of your body, the wine your blood, sweet communion, you set a table for us. The crucified Jesus, no greater love than the bread of your body, than the wine your blood. Oh, we will remember. Oh, Jesus our Savior. Oh, just to know you when you're suffering, just to get closer than we've ever been. Oh, we will remember. look at him, our Christ Redeemer. Look at him, look at him, our Christ Redeemer. Look at him, would you just look at him? Would you just look at him? Those holes in your head, that wound in your side. Would you just look at him? The blood is beautiful. The blood is beautiful. Hey. The blood is beautiful. Yes, it is. The blood is beautiful. Oh, how could we ever forget? How could we ever forget? Oh. This is our Savior. Look at him. Would you just look at him? This is our Savior. Look at him. Fix your eyes on him. This is our Savior. Look at him. Look at him. This is our Savior. Look at him. Our Christ Redeemer. Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him. Look at him. Our Christ Redeemer. Look at him. Look at him. Our Christ Redeemer.
Chad. What a song. Kigo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Friday. Chad, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing well. I hope you guys had a good night's rest. Kigo, are you feeling better yet? Not?
I'm actually feeling alright, bro. It's mainly just my voice, but I'm feeling good. Oh, what a song. What a song. Good morning, everyone. It is good to be on this grey and gloomy, eventually, Friday in PE. No problem. Yeah, guys, I think for anyone that isn't in PE with us, we've been going through the most with the weather. I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but I am finally welcoming the winter weather, some grey clouds, some colder weather. I know Joburg, you guys have just been having it for the last 2 months already. But yeah, I think my brother and sisters in PE will agree with us. So we are very, very welcome in the rain, hopefully this afternoon. Just as gloomy in Pretoria as well. Yeah, I know, yeah, Pretoria, you guys have been having it for a while. We have perfect paddle weather, yeah. Hey, bro, Chris and myself are actually saying we need to go play paddle. It's been shisses. I think it's been the longest now. It's been, I even want to say a month and we haven't played paddle. It feels like forever. Beautiful song, when our praise go up, his glory comes down. Couldn't have said it better. Always have to give praise for the blessings we achieve every single day. Rix, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have like the doors painted, the ceiling, the windows. But yeah, looking forward to this Friday, Chad.
Chad, sorry man, we just we've got the girls painting the other studio, so just had to make sure they know what's cooking. But Chad, we're gonna get going immediately. Before we start, as always, we're gonna pray here real quick. So let's just bow our heads and pray here. Father, we just want to thank you for another day, another week that you were with us from the start to the finish. Thank you that you are with each and every one of us in the chat. There you shall be. So thank you for being here with us. And I just pray for your grace and your mercy over this session. And thank you for everything that you've done for us. We pray this and we ask this not because we deserve it, because we don't, but purely because of your graces and your mercies that are new every single day. And if you believe it, Chad, you can drop an amen in the chat.
Amen.
Alrighty, Kigo, last one for the week.
Last one.
Chad.
I'd say, bro, we're finishing the week good, so I'm happy with it.
You made a nice little Mac nugget there yesterday, a little Mac wallet pad.
a little booster there, bro. A little
Bro,
booster shot.
listen to that, even though it doesn't look like a lot, bro, that's like a 400% ROI. At one stage, it was actually 500%.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have minded a little Mac wallet there, but Chad, all right. Last day of the week. I've seen gold. Don't worry, I've seen gold. Gold is absolutely flying. I said yesterday I was super bullish on it. GDP coming out of Britain this morning, better than expected. Quite a bit better than expected. So we're gonna have a look at the pound this morning. CPI coming out of France as well. Tier 2 data, CPI coming out in 5 minutes, and then we've got CPI coming out, or harmonized index of consumer prices out of Spain, also tier 2. The Gwendo speaking, employment numbers coming out of Germany. That is, let me just set my time zone here. Keys, I believe Monday we're back to 8:30.
Back to earlier time slots. That's it.
Hey, all right, chat. So be sure to not miss that. We've got some business climate confidence indexes coming out of the ECB, and then big one this afternoon, PCE. All right, core personal consumption expenditure. One of the favorite indicators. I actually expect quite a bit of volatility on this, guys. So 2:30. So just be very aware if you are trading. And then for the rest of the day, it's just going to be your CFTC, your cot positioning. Later tonight, and then Bostic speaking around about 9:30. Okay, there you can see daylight savings on Sunday, everyone going back to normal. But Chad, that is the economic calendar for the day, but I'm going to jump straight into the technicals, and we're going to see what do we have on deck here. All right, so dollar now yesterday, this is now a little bit tough for me, because we were bullish on the dollar yesterday. And now what we have is this massive bearish engulfing, and this effectively for me becomes a failed breakout, right? So look at that resistance area there. If we cannot get back above it, this is actually going to come all the way back down here. So that is that retest that's going to happen there. So I'm actually now today bearish on the dollar. I haven't actually checked the monthly candle though, Kigo. I know the monthly is, monthly is firmly bearish. Yeah. So bearish on the day for me. Dollar expecting price to come down here. Lower time frames, what are we seeing here? We are actually seeing Asia lows, 200 EMA. Very simple for me going into the rest of the session. Breaks below, bearish. Rejections here, bearish. If we hold above, could go bullish. There's also your previous weekly high, so everything's going to hinge around Asia lows. Nasdaq daily. Let's check the daily. Yesterday I was bearish. We've closed that gap, and now today I am still bearish. Okay. Only thing now is we've got this broader range that we've been working with. This is our broader range. Remember, we were stuck in that range. So I'll get bullish again if we can hold this yearly pivot, weekly pivot, and get back above this zone. But up until then, this is going to be bearish for me. And then looking on the lower time frames, nice rejection there. Asia highs, previous daily low broken, rejected, weekly pivot, daily S1. So for me, I'm going to say we're going to need to monitor what's going to happen here. Okay, daily S1, weekly pivot, because yeah, this is relatively tough. But anyways, Chad, very weird price action here this morning. Did something happen overnight, Keeks? Was there some? Yes, because these are some huge moves. Chad, sorry, I'm just checking. Okay, Nikkei down almost 2%. Hang Seng down 0.6. I'm going to say weekly pivot, daily S1. We're going to monitor that. I also want to see what the order flow is doing. We'll check that very shortly. Daily on US 30 for me is a little bit weird. And the reason I say that is because we effectively stuck now between this range, this blue range, and we rejected that yesterday. So I would expect us to just go and close that gap. We are so close to it. So I'm still going to lean to the bear side. And then also, what are we looking at? Asia highs, NIP, daily pivot rejected, EQ rejected. So very simple for me now going into the session. Asia lows, reject, and we are coming down. All right. Trade back inside of that range, then we could go long back to the weekly R1, but it is looking bearish. Gold on the daily. Let's check gold on the daily. Beautiful breakout there yesterday. This is the daily breakout there, so this is still super bullish. And at this stage, we don't have anything to look left on. I just marked this out this morning. This is a potential zone where we can find some support if we do. Otherwise, to buy here as well, we're already up $25 on the day is going to be tough. But to sell as well, so I'm just going to let it settle, create some type of resistance, maybe even pull back into some type of support, and then try and engage on it. But currently, this is just very tough at this stage, gold. Then GBP USD is firmly in this range. We are now firmly in this range, and I'm actually going to classify this entire section now as a range. If I switch this off now, you can see this is just a wider consolidation. If I zoom it in a little bit, I am actually bullish today on GBP USD. I don't know if you guys can see why I'm bullish, because we've got a bullish engulfing. We held support, we took a previous daily low, and we effectively had this minor break above there. So if you look at it, that previous range we spoke about, look at that. So we closed back above. So I'm bullish for that week fill and even to go up to those highs. The lower time frame is showing me weekly pivots. Damn, I don't know where the Asia boys were. If they were here, they are done and dusted. Linden and Rooks. I don't know if you guys were on here, but that is perfect. Asia lows, weekly pivot, daily pivot. And now it's just a case of what are we going to do at Asia highs in this 50 level. So if Asia highs hold, then this thing is going to re-break the highs and actually go for the weekly high, go and fill that wick there, previous daily high. It is bullish, just a case of how do you get involved there. Then last but not least for me is GJ. GJ now effectively breaking through that yearly pivot. And now the question is, what do we do here? I do actually think after testing that 200 EMA on the daily, we can actually see a very nice move up. So for the next week or two, or let's call it a week, our ranges have changed now. And we are now, if we stay above this zone, I don't know if you guys can see, it's pretty clear in what range we are trading. So on a daily perspective, this is where we would expect price now to gravitate towards, because we are bullish, we are breaking structure towards the upside. And it's now just a question of how do we get involved in this. So looking on the lower time frames. Beautiful. So GJ is actually lagging behind GU. And I'm going to say if we can just get back inside of the Asia range, you can see a very nice move to the upside. And we need a break above. Why? Because we are still technically, there's bearish order flow from overnight, and we will need to start creating bullish order flow. So while it's doing this, it can just grind down for the entire day. But once we get some type of change of character or shift, something like that, then we can say, okay, let's get long in this. So very, very simple on GJ, but that is my rapid fire analysis for the day. Kigo, over to you, my brother.
All right, guys. So let's start off with the dollar. So dollar pretty much neutral for us. Now, the reason we're going with that is on the weekly, you guys will know we are still pretty much bearish. The thing for me is that we did start to hold a little bit of resistance. We started trading back up the previous week, and this week we did start breaking a bit up, but now tested that next level. So I always say to you guys, very, very simple stuff. We trade in our ranges. So if this candle literally even closes like it is now, that is where we're going to hold that neutral outlook, because at this point, we are, as much as we are holding above this level over here, this does just become our pullback. We tried to, with a lot of very little momentum, trying to stay above here. Eventually got that little bit of a push, testing the higher key level, and then you're going to start breaking all the way back down. So hence why we can stay neutral with this. So when we start going to the daily and we look at it this way, now you're going to see how this all comes together. So we had the break below, turning around, but now had the big move up, gapping up a little bit above that area, and then immediately coming down with quite a bit of volume. So the next thing for me is, if we are going to try and show any idea of the dollar going bullish, today needs to close a little bit with some momentum back to the top side, because if we close anything like this, or even going back down, getting underneath this monthly S2, that's where I'm going to look quite bearish going into next week and even into next month. So going to be very, very interesting there. So I am a little bit on the neutral side for the daily, but overall we are still a little bit bearish on the dollar. So we're going to see exactly what happens today. When we look at the 15 and purely that intraday trading style, Asia highs does have the test, no retest. We fell a little bit short. The EQ remains untested for the day. So is this a potential move of Asia highs, Asia lows, coming down for the sweep of the low, and then once you get back in, the move obviously holding previous weekly high is a fake out, then trading to go get that EQ, and then that's where we'll see what volume wants to do from that. So I do want to say we can see a potential bullish move for London session, or even early New York session of the dollar. With the indices, we are still pretty much bearish. We've obviously been bearish. We had a neutral outlook while we had this move up. We always said to you guys, the big red flag here was the gap. But again, doesn't mean it has to happen on the day. So we open up Monday, maybe you were trying to sell. Tuesday, you were trying to sell. Wednesday, eventually the sells came in. And basically from Wednesday, you see that continuation play. So I'm still definitely bearish on it. We've been talking about this in the bigger scheme of things, this just being your pullback. The pullback did get a bit deeper than we personally would have liked. Obviously, I think a big point of that will come in with the fact we had a gap up, which was just influencing the market, if you want to say that, or manipulating, as some of you guys would like to call it. But the fact we're back at this yearly pivot, and when we want to talk about this, I think Chris and myself have referred to this a few times. When a yearly pivot comes into play, you're normally going to get one or two tests. Once you start trading away from it, you want to start trading away from it. The fact this was our move, and this was our move trading away from it, and now we are back at it. If this fails, again, probability just tells me there's a good chance we're going to do this. And this was already a breakdown, a little bit of insight to the Project G stuff. I think last week we had a big talk about this, where we're going to see that big move for the indices come all the way back down in future if this doesn't hold their support. And when we start looking at that idea now, where we see NASDAQ really start to give, the fact we are trading back underneath, I am going to be quite bearish on the indices. So really just keep a lookout for that. US 30, pretty much the same story, guys. You'll see we obviously, as I said, had a bit of a deeper pullback than we personally would have liked. On the weekly, the thing is this gap opened up, traded quite bullish, tested those key areas for us. Now coming back down, the big thing I'm going to take away from this is on a weekly, having a massive candle like this, and this about to turn bearish, you're going to see a lot of volume start to drive in. And when we say that, it's the same thing with the 4 hour yesterday. We were able to catch a bit of those sells, But again, through trailing our stops, we didn't get caught in hoping for, or just sitting there with hopium that, hey, we're going to get this massive trade. We trail it for that potential pullback, because when you look at it this way, this is technically, all this was your breakout. So you took these lows, that was the breakout. We had the retest. We first also had the retest of the weekly R1, which was our breakout retest to actually say we are holding this R1's resistance. And then this is kind of your entry level, and again, EQ 50%, which now has been tested, holding over there. So now when we see structure break, probability tells me previous day low, we'll see that next drive of volume, and then we're going to go monthly S2, where we are going to see obviously that gap being closed. So pretty much the follow through, catching up with NASDAQ on the 15, again, big move over there. And then the big thing with what aligns with this on the higher time frame is once that gap gets filled, the same idea of us catching up to NASDAQ is that we're going to see this then start trade all the way back down to the yearly pivot. And the same thing, the fact this wasn't us to start turning bullish, and if it doesn't hold as support to turn around, if this starts trading underneath this yearly, I'm going to stick to my outlook and be bearish for quite a while on US30. And again, a little thing we even spoke to the guys about, that potentially even seeing that psychological 40,000 start to come back into play, because when we even look at the yearly S1, that is all the way back down at this weekly key level here at 37,950, basic 960, which was never retested after the breakout to the top side. So things definitely going to get very interesting towards the rest of the year, but again, that is much further outlook than what we are focusing on today. So just keep the lookout there. Same thing, guys, previous daily lows, I don't trade indices in London sessions, so I will not take a shot at this, but same as yesterday's play, if this breaks and holds with a retest, I'm going to look for that move down, and very simple, that is the gap fill for us. But if it holds and turns around, this is where I'm going to see this move come all the way back up for the possibility of a rangy market before we break lower later on. Then lastly, with gold, gold very, very much bullish. We've been talking about this. It's quite simple. This is one thing I think Chris has been hammering this into you guys, an all-time high level. We obviously broke it yesterday. We pulled back and closed underneath it. So today, yes, it would have been a little bit early. I don't think anyone would have been awake. But Friday, you can see this is where we closed off on the day. So that was your all-time high level. We had the test. Now, same thing. You guys have heard me talk about this. I want to see that all-time high level be tested. If it pulls back, the next time it comes there, what do we understand? A very big drive of volume. You would have just had those bar stops on that all-time high level, and literally you would have never been in drawdown at all. This thing would have just been running. But as I said, I don't expect any of you to be in that, because that was very early, but the concept is still the same. The thing is for me now, guys, this is a massive move. As much as we are saying, hey, you're only not even 1% up on the day, when you think of it this way, that was Asia lows, and we are trading there now. We are more than 300 pips up on the day already for gold, and London session hasn't even opened. So the big thing for me, that's a lot of volume, and personally, this is where it's going to get messy. I don't know if I'm going to try sell over here. If anything, holding Asia highs, if we start moving a little bit higher, Linda did teach us, buy the first pullback. So I'll be looking to get involved there on those longs. So more a thing of, instead of trying to look at how far of a potential pullback we can have, I'm going to just look for once we've had a pullback and where I can get in for the continuation move. But that is pretty much everything for me, guys.
Beautiful, Kigo. Thanks so much. Chad, all right, we have 2 minutes left till we open up these markets. We're going to have a look at Bookmap, what's cooking there on the order flow. So starting off with NASDAQ, we can see quite a bit of bearish order flow. We've got two very nice points of control. One quite a bit higher, looking at about 100 points higher. That is our major point of control during Asia, and then slightly higher, about 70 points, close to VWAP. That is one of the point of controls there. We're on a little bit of a low volume node currently at the lows, so very interesting to see. US30, funny thing about US30 is that this drop down, there's actually buyers. You can see the divergence, the volume delta going up, price going down. So this entire drop is currently being bought, which is very, very interesting. We've got a minor point of control a little bit higher. We've got a a point of control close to VWAP, and then our major point of control is that consolidation that happened earlier this morning from where we sold off. So yeah, Chad, I don't know what to make of this, or whether we're going to get some capitulation from the buyers, because the more they buy, the more price is going down. So we'll see what that's going to do. Gold, very, very weird. Not weird, but there's not that much volume. 483 cons to the long side. You can see there was a massive liquidation here earlier this morning, around about 2 o'clock. There was quite a bit of sell orders sitting there, and we've just been trading one way. And then this entire move, this is about a spread of 150 pips. You can see all of this volume in this zone. So currently, I would say about 40 pips lower. That is our major point of control. And that is also where we are going to try to look for potential re-entries for the long. Or we can actually start to look for potential shorts if we start breaking below there. And this could have been a little bit of a blow off top for the end of the week. But we'll see. That is quite a bit lower. But Chad, markets are open and in motion, baby. This is the penultimate round of the week. Hope you guys are ready. Ding, 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 ding. Yo.
Round one.
Let's
Fight.
go.
Alrighty, Chad. Let's see what is happening. US 30. Quite a bit of buyers stepping in here. Yeah, I need to sort this layout out. Previous daily low. Okay, GU Asia highs. Alright, chat, I'm just monitoring US 30. Gold buyers just immediately step back in here.
That's the taste of Asia highs.
Bro, I just feel like gold, the way it's been trading, for instance, like yesterday, up, boom, down, back up again like this. Chad, that you could see something like that happen here, but I'm not one to sell gold. Got a lacquer 60 pip sell on NAS. Hey, Ernest. Yeah, we were still waiting for that test there, but it is going back there. So I think we can monitor what's going to happen in weekly pivot, daily S1. And then US 30. I'm going to have to wait a little bit here. Chad, but what's happening? European Union trying to make a deal with Trump. Trump placed a young high tariff on them. Sorry. How's that, Keegs? You want to make a deal and then Trump just smacks them on the hand. Sirens are also going off in northern Israel. Hey.
Oh, bro. Trump is just another GA.
Just saw those April competition prizes. Chad, April competition is now live. First place, R1,000,000 Vault Funder Challenge. There's actually going to be 5 prizes this time around. First to 5th. EAs are not allowed for this competition. We want to make it fair. We want to see manual trading. Manual. We want to see all of the manual traders come out. So first place 1 million, second 550, third 140. Fourth 60, and then fifth is going to get a 50% discount code. So in all essence, fifth place could actually be more valuable than second if you think about it. How do you join the comp? Ernest, just go onto Vault Funder, register a profile, and then once you have registered, go to the competitions tab. I'm going to have it on my screen now. Once you are logged into your backend here, you go to the competitions tab and you just click register. All right. As simple as that. March competition 52. You can go and register now, but you'll get your logins, but you'll only be able to trade from the 1st of April. Bro, I feel like the session is actually chalked before it started with the how prices moved.
Bro, did you even open up the session?
With the one.
Oh, you did. Yeah, I remember it was almost
Keegan?
chalked now.
Yeah.
I do remember.
Hello, brothers. Hope you're well. All well on our side. My G, how's things going? Chad, there's honestly nothing that I'm in love with in terms of price action. There's honestly nothing that I want to jump at. GU holding Asia eyes. GJ still just getting cramped here. So we're gonna have to wait. I'm actually just waiting for US 30 tap into that Asia low zone. Equip my AR. Geeks, you know what I've realized since being on TikTok now? Bro, there's like an entire different type of beef going on there with the one guy's a pilot and he's selling bots and he's going at the other guy selling bots.
What?
And bro, there's like beef there on the talk, dude. There's like they've got their own little ecosystem.
Their own beef.
Yes, dude. Battle bots, yeah. Ruan, I've got this guy says his bot is legit. The other guy says his bot is more legit because he shows withdrawals. So TikTok, it seems, is where the bot sellers are.
Bro, TikTok always finds a way to surprise me. We'll be out here chilling and then they come up with something like that.
What's TikTok now? No, don't worry about the talk. TikTok.
Did someone just ask what's TikTok?
Yeah, I think they're sarcastic, yeah.
I was like, if Chris is even on there and you ask me what's TikTok.
I think I'm at 2K now, Geeks. 2K followers.
That man is growing.
Chad, I'm grinding on the talk.
Yeah, you kinda just gave up with
Insta.
yeah. To be fair, bro, even for myself, like, it's just died.
Instagram, yeah, I don't know.
Like, for like 7 videos, I'll get like lowish views again, and then I'll have one that pops off again. But it's
It's like a hit and miss with Instagram.
like my followers are like, they'll start booming again, and then they just drop off, and it goes up again, and then they drop off.
Yeah, Ernest, I've seen with TikTok, you can do some serious damage very quickly, because I started grinding on TikTok, is it a month ago, Keeks?
Yeah.
And I think I already have like 300,000 views, 7,000 likes. Grew from like just over 200, because we did do a little bit of talk about a year and a half ago. And that has grown out to 2,000. Talk a look. At what stage will you say you're also gonna join the talk grind?
Right, I'm so over that.
Ah,
I don't know about TikTok. I don't have the energy for that. I need like a full-on person to like manage my social media by the time I take on TikTok.
that thing of commenting on every comment.
Yeah.
How do you reply to 500 comments? Yeah, see, I gave up. It helps for the views, but at one stage I was just like, nah.
Oh, you can't. You just have to give up at a point.
We can call it a week's market double clip drift premium. Hey.
Keep social media like nonsense. Give your followers drama and they will surprise you. 100%. 100%.
I didn't like TikTok. I still don't like it. I just like seeing the growth, but
Yeah, I was like, hey, I don't actually want to be here, but I mean,
I just want to grow the.
we here for the vibes.
But you know that feeling if you're grinding like a social media channel, seeing the growth and.
Chad, I remember the days when Chris and myself were fighting over like who had the first like 10k view video, and then who could get the first 20k video, and then it was a thing of who between the two of us who had the most viewed video. Chris used to give me so much shit for that tax video of his.
Bro, but you know, I killed like a banger that I had to take down. You
Yo,
remember that
that's-
thing? Yes, I can't believe I had to delete that video.
That was painful. That thing would have done numbers.
Dude, I think at one stage it was doing like 10k views an hour, and then what's her name came back and said, "Listen, yeah, there's one technical thing you didn't add in there. You gotta delete it." I was like, my goodness.
I missed the press conference videos after the news events. Maybe we'll bring it back. That was a little bit fun. I think the only problem is it's been... I mean, maybe it adds to the drama, like guys are saying, because the last few news events, for the guys that don't know, is like Chris and myself have actually been having different biases. So I think, out of 5 events, 3 of them, Chris and myself, have had opposites. So, I mean, it doesn't want to really make it look like on social media you're going up against your bro.
Oh, Ernest, we don't want to... There is a tax video. Trading and taxes.
If you opened up a wormhole now, bro.
I think I want to do a tax video again. How to not pay tax. But I don't think people realize what a grind social media is.
Bro, social media is a job. It is a job.
Chad, like every morning you can ask Keeks for about an hour and a half. I come sit here, I script my video for the day, I shoot it, I edit it, I ideate the caption, the hashtags, all of that. Then you still need to post it to all of your channels. That's before the day has even started.
It's a graft. And to be fair, Chris is chalking his own videos because he posts it that way to get it out of the way. But you must actually just post it.
No, so I left it now.
I was going to
Like
leave
I
it.
was, yeah.
But even though you don't forget about it, just use the schedule option. You
Yeah.
can schedule it. So that you
No,
don't
no,
forget
so-
about it. But
So that's why when I finished my one this morning, I was like, I'm leaving it because you showed me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually...
Just
Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Sorry, Chad, we just have to talk like that because we've got some other guys trying to steal the source.
yeah, because apparently we didn't figure social media out by ourselves. But yet we 10 times bigger than other guys. But apparently that's the situation.
GJ Bar's looking juicy. Chad, I'm honest. There's nothing that looks juicy. I'm trying to convince myself on a trade here, but there's honestly nothing. GJ, I can't buy below Asia lows and below 195. GU, this candle is still, what did the 15 do? Yeah, 15 is trying to hold you above Asia highs, so that could go higher.
Yo, I'll be back now, bro. I need to get my breakfast.
Oh, where? Gold, there's that pullback. I've got a little bit of an hourly zone here that I drew out. Actually, I think it's a 4-hour zone. No. What zone is this? This is a vibe zone. And it is an hourly, yeah. I just took widen it a little bit. But this is a zone that you can potentially monitor for either longs or for rejections to go short on gold. US 30, I cannot do anything before we haven't tested Asia lows. Nasdaq, we can potentially look at the rejection here. Go short. Nas is the weaker one. So they're already rejecting. So can we get short on Nas? Order flow is still going bearish. So there's honestly nothing that looks very good, and you don't want to turn a good week into an average week by just trying to catch on cuck here. So I'm just waiting here to see what price is doing, our price developing. And then once we get some price development, we are gonna go for it. Are you guys paying 1% tax as a business in Georgia? What? %1 tax. Jeez Louise. Chris, what do you think of the orb strat? Yes, Ruan, I've tasted it a little bit, but I'm not a fan purely because in a ranging market the ARP strat doesn't do well. In a trending market it does very well, so I'm not really a fan. There's times where it works and there's times where it doesn't work. Would I spend time on trying to develop it? No. I spent about a week or two on it. Did a lot of back testing, so yeah, the ARP strat is a no. I also entered US 30 shorts. Nice. Yeah, very muted price action here. Yes, dude, that is crazy. 1% and 5%. %% and 5%. Keys, I think we should move to Georgia, my dude. Businesses pay. Do you get the KFC?
No. I got pizza, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. That KFC brekkie is honestly, it's gated.
It is.
But that specific combo, the little snack burger
I was
with the
bleak when I saw you had that today. I was like, yo.
you. Chad, I was eating clean this week, and this morning I was just like, if I have one more boiled egg, I will cry a little bit. In other news, thoughts on Carl? I'm honestly, I feel bad for Liam, and I actually told Keegs, I feel it's a shit move. Giving a guy, you gave a guy like Perez, and I know a lot of guys will say, but Liam did much worse than Perez. But also considering this is the cuckest the Red Bull has been in the last 4 years as well. So Perez had the Red Bull, and that thing was still flying. So for me, that shows lack of character. And it's like, oh, we believe in Liam, 2 races in, boom, done. Quacked. That's not right for me. I don't know how you feel about it, Kigo.
I agree with that. I think it's hard because they obviously need to start
Performing
purely because they see in the downfall and they're trying to protect it as quick as they can. They obviously lost the constructors already last year and they want it back. And the route they are now, they are not going to be contenders at all. And I think like they were saying, I mean, even in the contract it was stipulated that he needed to just outperform his predecessors. So he literally just had to do better than Checo. Like, if he was in the points, that's a bonus. But like, you just had to be doing better. And obviously he had 2 races and he was doing 10 times worse. It obviously doesn't help. But at the same time, I agree with what you were saying. Like, the Red Bull, that car is crazy at the moment. It's unpredictable. I mean, Max is battling with the car. And like you say, it's there. But again, at the same point, I think also Checo only got, even though he wasn't performing when the Red Bull was a monster, I feel he got himself the time purely because of what he did and him playing a massive part in Max getting that first championship. I think that bought him the time he got in the Red Bull.
Yeah.
Where obviously Lawson doesn't have that attribute. And I think it also comes down to the fact, I do believe when they said it was like, end of the day, Yuki and Lawson were very close. Like, Yuki actually was the better driver when they did the testing. But when they talk age and who's been in the game longer, they were talking about that Lawson's potential is higher, and that's why they went with him. Where now it's a case of maybe they did just make the mistake, maybe it was too early, and as I say,
I
they
actually
push it
think
for
Yuki.
results.
I think Yuki is gonna cuck in the Red Bull, if I'm being very honest.
I just thought because my dad and my brother are Red Bull fans, and I said to him, "There's 2 things that are going to happen. Japan, Yuki's either going to have one hell of a drive and he's going to land up in the points. First drive in the car and he's going to do amazing. Or second, he's going to be doing exactly what Lawson did. Or even worse, he's going to put that car on a wall.
Yeah. I actually think he's not going to be able to keep it on track. That's my personal opinion. And I'm going to tell you then what's going to happen is this entire drama around Lawson, they're going to focus now on Red Bull is in cuck. Like Red Bull is a house on fire. You're going to see how much cuck Christian Horner's going to get now. What's happening at Red Bull, not seeing results, house on fire.
Well, I mean, they've already talked about it. The pressure has been added now that Max is looking elsewhere.
Any issues with the discount code? Which one, Dirk?
Certain codes don't work on the one step if you're looking at a one step.
Dirk. Gold is just getting mollywopped.
Like, I agree with what you're saying there, Yazid. He definitely has matured. I mean, from 2 years ago, the way he used to lose his shit in that car.
I actually like Yuki. I like him a lot.
But my only thing is, that's Yuki when he's kind of been in an environment, he's got comfortable. Yes, he's matured, but I think the difference, we always talk about maturity, is we're going to see if that maturity is still there when the pressure is on him now. When he's going to be put in a car that is very hard to drive and he knows he needs to perform. So I think that's what we're going to see. Then when he's under pressure, is that Yuki still there or is the old Yuki going to come out?
Don't talk to me.
I still would have loved, bro, to see them give Daniel the shot.
Daniel Ricciardo?
Yeah.
Nah, Danny's cooked. I love Danny. I love Danny, but he's cooked, my dude. No, he's done. No, mentally, I think not in terms of skill. I think mentally they cooked him. Mentally, he's just...
He doesn't take the chances anymore. He did use his edge. I just would have loved to see him again. Maybe in a Red Bull would have brought some life out of him. But yeah, he's definitely not the driver he used to be.
All we can do is sit back and watch what's going to happen, but it's exciting. All I want is Hamilton just to absolutely crush the guys. Bro, it still doesn't sit well with me. Is it 2021? It's 2021. It's still.
Bro, I don't care who you are. I don't care what Red Bull fan you are.
It doesn't sit well with me.
I don't ever. Do you want to rile me up? Talk about 2021. I'll always say to people, I will not deny Max is a good driver. I will not deny that.
That was.
I won't deny, and they can't deny. He had a monster car. A big thing is that was a good car against good cars, the Mercedes. His championship reign after that was he just had a rocket ship compared to what everyone else had. But 2021 was a good season. It came down to the last race, and the last race was not his to win.
No, that was the biggest
Lewis
BS.
was 40 seconds ahead, and you flip and change the rules to on the spot for one man. Bullshit. Like I said, it was a good season, but when it came down to the championship race, it was Lewis's race.
Just do that. I'm actually still sick. I get sick when I think about it.
I'll get quick talking about that again.
Yes, Eugene. Bro. My wife's like, jy ry nie as jy kar. Ek sê vir my skat, asseblief, gaan sit gou. gaan sit net gou een kant, laat ek het gou my gevoelens hier by mekaar trek. Toto, we went car racing. Yeah, dude.
That is the biggest load of shit ever.
Toto, don't be a bad loser. We went racing.
Nah, Christopher, I don't agree with that.
Chris, we need a... so I actually went last night and I tried to go and look for one. And I honestly don't even have the time, dude. It's I honestly do not have the time. If I tell you I've got little to no time, I've got little to no time.
Yeah, I see Sanos is doing that. I think there's him and 3 other guys that responded to it now.
Did I call it a chusheshe? A chusheshe.
Again, guys, no, not throwing shade here, but my thing, what I want to see is how are they going to do a tour? So they want to build the cars, then no matter who wins or loses, whatever, then they want to do the South African tour in them.
I think
But-
just like almost like a type of gumball vibe.
No, I know, exactly. But that's my thing. You want to do a gumball type of vibe tour around South Africa in these cars, but every once a week, that car's broken in the garage. If you break a gearbox in the road, bro, you can't just quickly change out a gearbox.
Sanos. No, I've chatted to him. That man is honestly, he's bored, Chad. He does all of this to stay busy. He literally has got too much time on his hands. When was he here in the office? Was it end of last year?
Yeah.
He's like he's bored. The man is honestly bored. A chusheshe. Chad, what we actually wanted to get is we wanted to get a Siaya and pump it out for the seminars we're gonna do around the country this year. So we were looking at the Siaya, the taxis. So we already had an idea, blacked out,
Some BBSs.
some gold BBSs, nice TV there in front. But I think that actually, we must still maybe look at it. Chusheshe. Sanos was going. But I was on there live. They wanted to add me last night. And Elspie was like, "You want to be a kakmark." Because when Sanos was live with Gloomy, I said, "What's going on here? We don't want peace. We want violence." And Sanos is like, "Get that rubbish on here." I'm like, "We don't want peace. Where's the violence?" And then my wife, and she's like, "Hey, Rocky and we get us stuff. Probably get a veto for less." No, man, but we're looking at what did I call the taxi one? The old taxi, man. CI? No, is it a CI?
Yeah.
Brian, we're looking at this bad boy. We're looking at the old classic. These ones. There between the driver's side, we wanted to put a lacquer TV there. You take that one row out, geeks, create like a little bit of leg room. I must actually check if I can still get us one.
No, we wanted to go touring in one of these, Chad. Full on little sound system, dropped,
Dude.
fully blacked out BBSs.
Imagine that, fully blacked out the gold BBSs. That could be a trend. Show me your Siaya.
Overseas, you got the Sprinter van. In South Africa, we'll get our CIAs.
Is there no aircon in it? Don't tell me that, Brian.
There
because,
isn't.
bro,
Mo was still telling you have to get yourself a fan.
what's the name said? So then Miles is lying. Miles said that thing's got an aircon.
No, I think he was about the other one.
No, okay, then we can never get it. Never. Chad, no.
See how quickly this changed, Chad.
Chad, I live with my aircon. You can ask my wife if it's
Well, they're
cold or hot.
saying you can install an AC.
Every night before I sleep, that aircon is on. Even if it's how cold, I put that aircon on and I put more blankets on the bed. I cannot sleep without it. That's a combi with the aircon. Chad, drop a 1 if we should get a CIA. Drop a 1. Brian, I like the old caravels, but they are cooked, my dude. You're not gonna find one that you're not gonna find one that's solid. And if you're gonna find one, they go for quite a price. Are you talking about the box one, Brian, with the square lights in front? Or are you talking about the one just after that? Kribo, you can put the fan on the driver's side window, you can hang straight in front of me. And H1 is very luxurious. What is the H1? Need to nosedive that CIA. The number pre-caravel, the one with pop windows. Neoti, are you talking about the EP one? Yeah, the box one, yeah. Nah, I don't like the Quantum GL. That's too new. We want the CIA, bro. Square lights, it's a Super 10. Yeah, that's an absolute unit. Kicks, think of a fun car that would be something different, not the same that everyone else is doing.
You know what we do, bro? We go pull I think it was Logan Paul that did it. We go buy a school bus.
Oh,
Those
bro.
big ass, like
Yellow
old
ones.
school buses.
Little fuel guzzler. Hi, a Super 10. Get an E20. Algoa bus, Keeks.
Hey.
Bro, there we go.
What is our go bus called?
I think it's man, like man trucks. I think there's a man bus.
Let's have a look here.
Chad, we take the entire chat on tour. It's like these. It's like this is the route. Register to get onto the bus.
There's buses for hire. Where can you be like, I want to buy it?
Okay, yes, US 30. Okay, Chad, sorry man, there's honestly, it's not like we don't want to trade. We definitely want to trade. It's just a case of
We want to put risk on the table, Chad.
we just need to find something to trade that is half decent.
What? Becoming a Shaolin monk in China. Who the hell? Oh, Speed, that's why. Bro, I was watching it. I just saw this like, yeah, becoming a monk in China, and it's like 135,000 concurrent viewers. I was like, what is this? And then it's bloody Speed. Bro, please look here. Just look on my screen. He even got himself like the bold cap.
Bro, is it speed?
Speed.
How many streamers how many people are streaming?
133,000.
Bro, this guy's life
He's mad, bro.
This guy's life is did he cut his hair?
No, I think he's just. No, is that not a bold cap? Because it's like the line. Bro, speed is...
Bro,
just-
his entire life is side quests. Like he's
What the hell?
himself
I have
and
to see them with him. I have to see them with him now.
himself and Conor McGregor is literally like just going on side quests now. They figured out that we live in a simulation, and all they're doing now is the main quest is done.
Oh, bro, I need to see them blick some speed. I need to see this.
I'm gonna throw in your screen quick.
It's fine.
Chad, I'll check the charts here. Don't stress.
I just need to see them. Nah, that's definitely a bold cap.
Yeah.
Bro, he's already at 37.2 million subscribers. Did you see that one where he went up against those rugby players?
Did they nuke him?
He wants to tackle them, bro.
Did he want to tackle them?
They ran at him.
They pump him.
He's all... And then as they get there, that moment, bro, he just dives out the way.
Nah, bro, he'll get punished. He looks like Mega, bro. He does look like Mega Man. That head looks, bro, looks like an alien.
What is he wearing though, bro? Like he's still got like his Nikes on, and
God, they're gonna smack him now.
do you rate is gonna break on him, or do you think he's gonna like bend?
I think it's more to do with the guy actually going for the hit, because if you think about the mechanics of that bamboo, if you go in for the hit and like just before you hit, you almost stop.
Yeah,
You
that
create
snap.
that tension,
Yeah.
so it creates almost like a snap around.
R.I.P.
A stream within a stream.
Bro, and I swear he never takes anything serious, eh?
All right, Chad, I'm going to take a position here. I hope you guys are ready. Position I'm just taking is a little bit more forward into my seat. Everyone had somebody. I know somebody had a coffee. They're like, let me get to my chart. All right.
Just hit him. Hit him.
I'm going to smack him now. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
they're gonna smack the arm.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bro, he's so serious now. They hit you on the shoulder.
No, it's like between your elbow, like that thicker part. Check, check. Cha. Ah, bro. How do we know that's gonna happen? Jack's weird one. I don't know if I don't think I told the chat this about. But my daughter, my wife was busy with dinner the one night, and she heard my daughter like, "Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just gonna show you around the house, and today I had swimming at school, this and that. All right, guys, see you later. Hit that like button, subscribe." And my wife heard it, but she didn't tell my daughter. And she's like, later tonight, she's going to go get her phone. And then we watched it, and she's like full on vlogging. She's not connected, though. We've got parent control on. And I told my wife, like, I'll help her with content and stuff. And then my wife was just like, no, people are weird. Even on YouTube Kids, she's like, she wouldn't want them to be exposed to it at that young age. But I think me and Keegan spoke about it 2 years ago when we started social media, and we said the power of having a brand.
Yeah.
So I will never be against building a
personal
personal brand, because you can literally do anything. And if you think about Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he promotes within one Instagram post or one Instagram reel. He promotes like 7 of his businesses without you even realizing it. So it's built on his personal brand. So I would never be against that. I would actually encourage anyone, irrespective of what field you're in, to do social media.
Yeah, we were saying Chris is going to be that guy. He's going to start them young, so that when he's going to be like in his 40s, late 40s, the kids are going to come there and they'll be like, there's going to have that YouTube video when they've got like 3 million subscribers.
Hey,
and it's like, yo, 18 years old and retiring my parents.
But I would still let them finish school though, Jex. But if they want to pursue like a social media career, I'll get behind it. Me and Keegan have seen some of the numbers that these guys get, and you'll fall on your...
Yeah, what some of these oaks make through social media.
Just social media, we're talking...
Once you've built the brand, then you... And it's crazy to think about that. Like, guys, when we're saying this, I think it's not even a joke, that it's actually almost like devaluing the real world life jobs. Like the guys that we need, like a doctor, for example, your engineers, all these guys. I promise you, like, building a personal brand will pay you 80 times that when you're at that level. It's stupid. That actually doesn't even make sense.
I actually heard Twitch does not pay so well. So...
Yeah, they did, but when they changed their policies, the thing is they pay well, but it's that typical thing of end of the day, like an IB. An IB can make very good money, but at the end of the day, he's still making 1/10 of what he's making for the broker. And that's the same with Twitch. The guys were making money, and they were getting paid well until it came out how much Twitch was making on the platform. And then that's why a lot of the Twitch guys left, and they've all gone over to Kick and that now.
I have to be honest, the Kick brand looks lacquer.
Yeah.
It definitely looks lacquer.
Slashy depends on what you're streaming. So a lot of guys don't actually know that. For example, so YouTube there's avenues. So depending on what your platform is based on, so if you stream food, you might make less. So the exact same amount of views, for example, but you'll make less than what a financial page will make, or what a lifestyle page will make, or whatever the case is, or gaming. So depending what area you're in, you also depends on how much you make.
Who's that guy? We checked his earnings, and he was making like 3 million rand per stream. Penguin.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Something like that.
Chad, this guy sits in his living room, in his bedroom. He streams for a bit. The amount of money he makes on one stream is like 2-3 million rand. I'm like, we live in a simulation. 100%, bro. Oh, Penguin is moist critical. Okay. Yes, bro. Moist critical. It's critical how moist your finances can become if you stream.
It's so stupid.
Bro, I actually think you lose a sense of what the real life is if you start making that type of money streaming.
Bro, but that was the whole conversation we had with, like, streaming. I want to say it's easy because, yes, the content is made, but again, we sit going, I've got to sit down and shoot a video, and then I've got to edit the video, and then I've got to do this, but then there's still people that have got to physically go graft So again, you lose that idea of it. But as you always said, trading, bro. You can make 40,000 Rand in one day and then be like, it's not good enough. I need to make more money. But then you sit there in a normal job, like how much a guy had to work a whole month to make that. Nah, the new world does, I think, make a big disconnect from everything else for us. I'd love to be paid to react to shit and play games.
Jacks, bro. I think it's lacquer, but to a point you're gonna get bored. Kicks.
Yeah.
You are gonna get bored. Let's be honest here. Nah, bro. They can never say streaming is harder than a 9 to 5. Not a. Almost said an ugly word there.
Like Chad will say, you know what? Yes, it's still like a business and that, but you can't say it's the same.
Who does 9 to 5 anymore, bro? Hey, bro. Brian, but what do you do for a living? I feel like Brian is always just vibing.
Brian's on side quest, bro.
Brian is he's on a side quest himself. Nah, bro, 9 to 5 is serious business.
I just trade.
Really? Full time?
I've sold all my previous businesses before COVID.
Okay.
My job grinds my ass more than anything.
Brian, but then you must actually make a trip down here to us.
Full time and listen to you, fellas.
You must actually make a trip here to the studio. Join us for a day or two.
I'm out here trading or grinding 9 to 5. I'm on a 5 times 9 to 5 side quest. Oh, Chad. Plumbing is a full-time job. Hey, Plumbing's been quiet.
Oh, bro, we miss Plumena. Tell Plumena we miss her. I feel like she's lurking, waiting for the right opportunity.
She's waiting for that moment, and she'll be like,
she's waiting. Here. Like we're going to say.
Stop focusing on me and stop focusing on your trading. It's far not in Joburg. When I do pop into the holiday house instead, I'll try and make a turn.
I feel like Flamena
is evil busy, hey? She gets book. What?
A book fair.
She got book fair on a Monday for a week. What the hell's a book fair? Like
things like the book club stuff Caitlin and them also do.
I was gonna say, is that like that?
Keys Oh, Flamena. I feel like she's got like a little AirPod on the side, just somewhere, just listening, always lurking.
It says, now reached the law. I want to go work at a bank soon in corporate investment banking. That's going to be our insider trading over there. But international sales, she does. She's done over 1 million euro in sales. Oh wait. So she's selling the books. Is she a writer?
No, I think she's. I think she works for a publisher, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, you know what would be crazy right now is Brian just comes out and he's like, yeah, bro, Plumena's actually this, and she's a multi-million rand publisher. Yeah, she's in sales, but a huge book lover. Damn, okay.
So then she and Caitlin will get along. With the little book clubs, cookie club.
As long as it's not a running club, bro. She's got a master's in journalism as well, damn. Brian, good to see you. Bro, the thing is that every time, what was it? I went to my sister on Wednesday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driving up there to the estate.
Yeah.
And I'm just like watching all these people running here. And I'm like, none of you look like you anyone's partners, but you all checking each other out.
Bro, I'm telling you now, the boys are there for the wrong reason. Every time I see them, I'm like, God is watching all of you. God is watching all of you closely. No, the Owens are naughty there.
100%.
They definitely not there for the running. And then it starts with hey, lief ons doen 'n long run op Saterdag. So I need to leave like at 4. You bang your what's the name, your side chick before the long run, then you go run and you, nah, bro.
You see, bro, the running is just to cover up the sweat. That's all
Yeah.
it is.
Nah, bro. You know what? We must actually join a running club. And on the front and back of our t-shirts, we have a thing that says God is watching you. With
Bro,
like eyes.
I reckon we make it a YouTube video. We go doing this, and you know, like Mark's videos, and we're like infiltrating the dark secrets of the running club.
Bro, that could be mad. But
And we
then,
run around there with our little Mark. So tell me, how many of these people have you been with? Are you single? You married?
bro, I think we should definitely do that. But we have to have this shirt that has got that thing of like, God is watching you. Where's your wife? I actually think that could be sick. Hey, gold. Holy smokes. Yes.
Yeah, Chris, I actually wanted to chat to you guys. I'm thinking of starting a social media page for education on finance, trading, investing, how to invest, tax implications, real estate, etc. Start it, brother.
Start. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I think always the best thing is
Just start.
and then you start working on how to improve it, what to do, where to grow from, things like that. But yeah, first thing is, bro, start it. Get the name, whatever you want, and get it going. Friend will do it with me. He is a trading specialist at Easy Equities.
Yeah. Start off, just get going. The first ones you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna reshoot it 20 times, but at the end of the day, just get going. It's like almost like going to the gym. Chad, I'm just waiting for rejection here on US 30. Then I'm gonna go for potential shorts. So just be aware. We can see volume delta dropping. So this is a position I'm looking to take.
US 30.
Yeah. Chad, I'm going to be honest with you, and I think Geeks will tell you as well, just start. We overthought it as well, to the point where you don't do anything. So
I think, Chad, if you think of it, we always talk about it. If you go back and have a look at our very first podcast, we overthought that one.
what is that?
Our very first podcast.
Oh, yeah.
We overthought that. But the thing is, end of the day, we had to just do it. Because once you've done it, straight away now you can see where to improve, what to do this, where to do that. And it's just like a snowball effect. It just, everything starts to come natural after that. For sure. I just think so many people have money sitting in a bank and don't know how to use it or do with their money. Just want to educate people on help using my knowledge and qualification. Yeah, I definitely think that's the thing out there for it.
Chad, we have to ever close outside of this zone, eh?
Oh boy, what now?
What now?
Ricardo Sanos mentioned you in their story.
Hey!
Oh yeah.
Hey!
What is this man doing?
Let's see.
Did he mention you as well?
It's for his the no trader has responded. I honestly just don't have time, but I would have loved to. I was actually looking.
I would do the convoy with them, but I'm not doing the build.
Dude, there's some clean. Bro, what do you think a E30 325 IS cost? Clean, like clean. Mint condition, original.
Original, 500.
1.8 million.
Huh?
I'm talking now like original 325 IS. Like clean. All right, chat, if we close like this, next 50 seconds,
Yeah.
here's our number. I'm going short on this. Asia lows. See if we can retarget the lows. Has to close outside of that zone for me. So let's go. If it closes inside the zone, it is no bueno. Bueno, no go. But I'm talking like original kicks, everything. Seats. Yeah, Brian, if you've got some of these older cars that are mint and original, chat's still inside that zone. I want to see it close outside of it. What do you guys think of gold bars? No. Not while we're below this zone. I'm rather looking for a push into that zone, rejection, and then short. Bro, I love this song, Kicks.
This is a little bit of a vibe.
Bro, it's a little number, huh? You don't really like it though, eh? I feel like it's more for the older guys.
It's a little beat in the background.
Yeah, a little bump and grind. A little bit of sweat. A little bit of moisture there in the club. Aircon not working. Yeah, Chad, we were all young at one stage, eh? We were all young at one stage. A little bump and grind. Hey, Kigo.
Yeah.
A little drink here and there, a little bad choice.
A little sweat fest.
A little, oh, Chad, you guys. Nazi. Okay, US 30, are you going to give it to us? No. Opal. Got a dash, you guys. Cheers, my brother. I'm just gonna wait a couple of minutes here. If we get a closure outside of this zone, going for those shorties. That's if we get it. Otherwise, if we start trading back above this zone, I'll go for the longs on US 30. We're only an hour into the open. I know it feels like we've been sitting for hours here. Gold, yeah, nothing for me at this stage on gold. Yeah, nothing there for me, Chad. US 30 though, I like. Keys, I want to be back now. I just want to see what the girls are doing.
Make sure nothing is completely destroyed. and sell Honda VTEX. They crazy price now. How do you guys do the COBL, CVPG? I'm sorry, on the zones are high volume. I guys been trading and following you guys for a while. First time on the stream. I has been trading and following you guys for a while. First time on the stream. Hey, awesome stuff, Sam. Great to have you here with us. At the moment, just waiting. But that was my reaction to. He's the thing is overpriced. Honestly, damn, I really did not know that's what they're going for. Keys out of super boss him a trick. My folks sold it for 36k. One sold last year for 600. Oh my word. I don't know if Chris answered you, but yeah, above. If we hold this daily R1, as we said, we just want to see that pullback happen, and then once we start seeing that bullish momentum, look for that continuation play. So yeah, if we can start holding daily R1s, things like that, just really show the bias on the step back in. I definitely would like to get back in the longs with gold. One sold for 3 more at auction. That is crazy. Opal, got the dash guys. See you in New York. Hey, check in New York, brother. I used to buy some Hondas. You're already having P with a white 799 mod VTEC under 70 kilometers on the clock, but she will never sell. Hey, bro, there's always a price. Thanks, bro. Keen to get involved, yeah. Alright, so let's just see you guys. Definitely want to see. I know Chris has his eyes on US 30, but we're going to see what gold does. So US 30 basically has your lows. No, and gold's pretty much the same thing.
Onto your screen.
So as I was saying to you guys, we just basically want to see this hold here. If this starts to hold, this is where we can see potential moves to continue to the top side. But otherwise, this could be the pullback, and then just still the further pullback on the higher time frames before we actually get anything solid.
Chad, then please note affiliates. Myself and Keegan from Monday, every Monday for the rest of the year. We will be helping you guys how to build your own personal brand. We're going to help you with the affiliate marketing for Vault Funder. So make sure before 1 o'clock today, if you have not done so yet, on your client dashboard on the left hand side, you will see affiliate. Don't register if you're not going to do it. But if you are keen on making some extra money on the side, that is a good way to do it. Sam Schmitz, good morning. Anyone that's here for the first time, drop a 1 in the chat if this is your first time on stream. I think we should actually start doing that. It's weird how we always have quite a few viewers, but only about 5% of the chat engages. The core zone, welcome. Monday was my first time. Hey, Gavin D. Welcome. Cameron Walker. Lyndon Knight. Lindonian. Alright, so we've got quite a few first time viewers here, Kigo.
The boys are pulling through.
Quite a few first time viewers. Okay, let's say if you only joined in the last month, drop it 2. If you only joined in the last 2 months. Not 2 months, last month. Christian van der Walt, Brent Christian, Solisa. Alright, quite a few guys. Do you guys think we can continue to break all-time highs? Dylan, we can, definitely. We definitely can, but personally, it is a Friday, and this could have been a blow off top. That's why I said if we were going to hold that zone, I would have looked long. I just wanted a little bit of a deeper pullback into that zone to potentially look for some shorts. But I think the best is you missed it. We missed it, Dylan. You've got the urge for you to want to trade gold now is FOMO. It's based on you saw a big move. You thought to yourself, if I was in there, I could have made so much if I got out there. But we missed it, brother. So the best thing now to do is to wait for price to form structure, for price to settle down. But don't let that FOMO get the better of you. Do you guys know Uncharted FX? No. Mm-mm. That almost sounded like a game. Uncharted FX.
Uncharted is a game.
Is it a game?
Yeah, FX
I
is
thought
just added in there.
I saw something Uncharted before.
Yeah, these guys, typical South Africans, they get very, what's the name? Creative with the
Original.
names.
Jay, Colonial Cousin. All right, Chad, if you join in the last 2 months, drop a 3.
I was on trade down from 3040 up to 3080, but out there was a massive move. Yeah.
All right, Chronic, Josh. Hey, guys, so we've got quite a few. And then for the guys that joined in the last 3 months, how's it been? What have you guys liked about the streams? What have you guys not liked? And what would you want to see more of on the streams? I think it's something we sometimes forget. It's like these streams are for you. So you need to let us know from a user experience what we can improve on, what we can maybe change to improve the user experience for you. Is there a view time command? What is a view time command? Feel free to let us know, Chad. Positive, negative, anything. Great, man. Honest opinions and awesome vibes. Honestly, no complaints at all. Bangers all the way. Beautiful, man. I actually told Keegs the one day when I was, when I did, took me and I to the tennis, and I told you on a phone, and then I said, shit, bro, we actually need to be like more focused on having the charts zoomed, because we're sitting with the screens here, but 50% of you guys are watching on the phone, and we sometimes have the charts like this. And now you sitting on your phone, it's like, yeah, what are they looking at? So that's something I still told Keegs we have to be acutely aware of. Like, do your top-down analysis, but then when you want to start trading, be nice and zoomed in for you guys. Yeah, it's 2G's trading. You can bring back... Yeah, yes, a legend. Hey, what are your main pairs? You guys trade US30 and gold. Cameron, Keegan is US30 out and out. That's been his bread and butter as of late. Myself, I've shifted over to futures as well, US30 and Nasdaq and gold. To some extent, I've left the currencies, so I also want to make the shift purely US30 and gold. Miles trades only gold and GJ, yeah, gold and GJ. So again, it comes down to, Keegan mentioned it, since he's been trading one session a day, one pair. Keegs, I think this has been one of the best streaks you've been on in your trading.
Streaks, and this month has been my best trading month in history. I haven't really posted or spoke about it, but yeah, I know I've shared it with like Chris and some obviously my closer circle, but yeah, this has been literally not one of it, is my best trading month in history.
Really love the live trading sessions. The non-financial advice has come through. Joining the membership soon. Love the channel. Is your guys' strategy on YouTube? And do you guys recommend any good psychology videos or books? Dylan exclamation Discord. Go check our entire strat is there. We want more Kid Darren copy strikes. More winning team jokes, please. Hey Neil, some of the guys got a little bit offended yesterday when we said 20 winning team. Influence traders being cooked this year. I think next should be demo traders. Can you break down your strategy? It seems hard. It is pretty hard, core zone, but we are pretty hardcore dudes. No man, I think just stick around for a bit, and then if you want exclamation G, you can join Project G. In our Discord, there's an entire library. Just want to show you guys quickly. We've got we don't really promote Project G that hard, but within Project G, you get the welcome. There's quite a few videos that you go through there. Then the education library has got a ton of things in there as well. So all of this, there's an entire library that we've built for the guys there. Long-term stocks is something that I'm planning on doing for the guys as well. News feed, that's just the fundamentals. We've got the G's chat, that's where the members are in. We've got trade alerts for me and Keegan. This is where the cracker and the rest lives in there. So yeah, I'm gonna say that is, if you want to get the best bang for your buck, that's where it's sitting. More of the women dancing in the background. Was there women dancing in the background?
It was Tyron, which was
Oh,
right
was
in the
she?
background.
We can try and work that out. Cocktails on Keeks. Hey, Tariq, this man, I'm waiting for him to. He's only bought me a Seattle, and he's shown me some of the bank he's made. This man is sitting flush there. He's sleeping like a baby at night. He shovels his money a bit, and then he's like, life is good. Great stream, G's. Really enjoying learning from you guys. Awesome, Josh.
I follow you guys since the Curse song and the old setup. Great improvement in quality and setup. Happy to see you grow.
Hey, Danny.
Appreciate it. I'm curious. What's the Curse song? Is it the Heroes? Or what's the Curse song?
It was, remember for mute, there was the one mute song. If we were bullish dollar and we played that, then the dollar would go bearish. I think it's that, Danny. Or it could be euros.
The one from Mute.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing got us a few times.
Chad, but yeah, I think for us it's about the experience for you guys. As much as we do this, we rely on your feedback, what you guys want as a community. And we've got quite a bit planned as well. We're starting weekly webinars as well with Vault Funder once a week. You guys can pre-register for that. Just check your emails, that will go out. We've got the affiliate thing to help the affiliates grow, help them with their social media. We also have the new structure of the competition. So the winners, top 3, they will have to trade off the first week of every new month. That's also going to be quite fun, almost like an esports type vibe. We've got the seminars that next one is now in P, then we're going to do Joburg, Pretoria, and then KZN. Started following you guys less than a week ago and absolutely love the vibe and clean approach. Bit of nostalgia to bring back great memories of my 5 years in Jersey. Hey man, good to see. I'm funded with Funded Futures family and some other firms. We use Vault Funder, my brother. Vault Funder. If Keegs has had its biggest month, what are we waiting for, Keegs? Brian, chat to this man.
Boys can chill out there.
How did the Chad name came about? Roman, I think it's a streamer thing. You don't say chat. You say Chad. It's like a streamer thing. Your stream has some calmness and very systematic approach. I like it a lot. Yeah, what? No, we're here to work for the people, Ed. We're not just here for the views, we're here for the people. Keeks, I know a real good ring maker.
Hey,
Chad, who says that ring isn't already in his back pocket? You don't know. You don't know if that man is just ready to at any moment sling out that. Keeks, will I be invited though to the Brother, I need to invite myself. How do I get? I don't really have friends, so I never get invited to weddings.
Sure.
But bro, do you think will I be there?
The man will be there, bro.
Okay. You don't have to make me best.
We want to see those dance moves come out.
You don't have to make me best man, but if you want to, I wouldn't mind.
We're gonna see the famous Chris dance moves.
Chris must MC.
Sure. I actually think Chris would be a good MC.
I've MC'd at 2 weddings. It's quite the thing is, Chad, the thing that makes it difficult is a lot of times the pastor stays. And like the one wedding I had like quite a few jokes, but it's not extremely like
Bad.
preposterous, but it's like you can gauge on how holy the pastor is. If it's like then it's like touch and go, and you almost like look at the pastor before you drop the joke, and it's like, wow, pastor, you should have actually been home already.
Should have been in bed somewhere.
Bro, and then you need to pivot, clean the jokes up a little bit. Then it's tough. You never tell the pastor food's included. They must go. Chris must be like, remember when we were in Cape Town and Keeks will run and take the mic. All right, Chris, thanks so much. Sup, Cheese and Chad. I wanted to know how the affiliate program would work or what it's all about. I have these decent Insta following. Oshia, you can just register as affiliate. If people sign up using your link, then obviously you will earn commissions, and we will also help you guys with strategy. We'll help you guys with posts. We'll help you guys with content. So just sign up if you're keen, and just check. There's going to be an email later this afternoon going out for our first meeting on Monday.
Yeah.
And then also we're going to have quite a few live in-person meetings with some of the affiliates across South Africa as well. So there is an advantage to being an affiliate. There's going to be like affiliate-only events where we'll go out, have dinner, networking events. Fubs, on your client dashboard on Vault Funder on the left-hand side, there's an affiliate portal, and you can just apply to become an affiliate. All right. Alrighty, Chad, I'm waiting for this 5, then we are going short. All right, so get ready. That is if we close outside of the zone. That is if. Otherwise, I'm calling it. I know Keeks is already... This man is fighting there.
Right, bro. I'm keeping it going, yeah.
That's when you've made too much money for the month. It's like, bro, I'm content. Why do I need more money? I trade completely different firm and broker and also different strategy, but I'm here liking, loving the stream every day. Hey, bro. Awesome, my dude. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, we don't all have to talk the same, trade the same, look the same. That's the beauty of the community here. People from all walks of life, color, language. Maybe not language because we purely... But maybe... Brian sounds great to me, but a biker is always a biker. No, you will buy another one at... What did I miss? What did Brian... There will be signs when money is made. Pizza for breakfast for starters. Derek, I'm telling you, bro, and I'm still waiting here for just like a Seattle coffee. Yesterday, Keys came through quite strong with the Seattle. But no, it seems like those pockets are deep, Derek. Arms are short.
Hey, Chad. My boy's the one who rocks up with KFC for himself. He rocks up with Seattle for himself. Oh. Yeah, he's not telling you the other side yet, Chad.
All right, Chad, I'm going to give it one more 5 minutes. Keegs, we're happy with that. One more 5 minutes.
Bro.
And then if I don't get that close, is Chris a secret eater, Keegs? Nah, I eat in front of the people.
No, you'll be in front.
No, I eat.
He'll get you like the meal that we both love. He'll tell you he got it, and he'll tell you how good it is, and he's gonna eat it in front of you.
Yeah, I know. Okay, here we go. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. What is a secret eater? Like, I'll go eat in the corner.
Like you'll sneak the food in and then go sit like in the clubhouse and go eat it there.
No, I don't. Brian, I give 0 fucks. So you can eat in front of me as well.
Can we have more visible clean screen, please? Treat this as a request.
Sorry, when you say more visible clean screen, are you referring to just the chart, like less of the book map, or?
I think he is, but the thing is, I think a lot of guys want to see the book map as well.
I think he's actually talking about less of the border, like actually blowing up the charts even more. You see on top that border we've got going across.
Yeah.
I think he's actually talking about minimizing that. Yes, only chart. Skumar, the only not an issue. The only thing is we're looking at the volume here. So what we can do, for instance, is once we know more or less what we want to see in the volume, we can pull this to the side. So we can definitely do something like that. Okay, Keys, I'm just gonna. Okay, Chad, just monitor this close 2 minutes.
Chad, if we get this 5 close here, I would look at maybe a potential long yellow and gold. Because this was that move we were talking about, holding the R1. So let's see, do we get a little trading to finish off the day? Let's see, is it going to give us something? I hope it doesn't run away though. Might take a little long yellow and gold. I just want to see this closer, Chad.
1 minute, I'm going to throw over to Kigo.
I was going to see what's this 15 looking like.
Goud. Waarom goud?
The 30, yeah.
Oh, the daily R1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said this because it's going to be our pullback. We needed to just see that volume come in, which we've seen now. We've seen the hold of the R1. And this will be the continuation. We're going to see if Linda knows what she's talking about.
Did it say she? Is Linda a she?
Linda.
Oh, Linda. Linda Rashka.
I think this counts as a pullback.
Delta still going negative, but
We don't worry about the delta, bro.
did Chris start vaping again? Sometimes.
Viping.
The Vaps. Danny Gibson, that wildcat messages me every day. Haha, gold up or down.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait here, guys. I want to see this thing go because you can possibly have another retest. Once you flip bullish, I will then enter.
Vaps. Chad, US is still not closing. Gold futures charts looks different. It will look different though, but they move exactly the same. Yo, bro, this has most probably been the most quiet session we've had in terms of volume.
Yeah, it's really been a bit slow. Chris, can I ask you a question, bro?
Yo,
And this is just a question out of curiosity.
talk to me.
If you making 300,000 a month,
Yeah,
are you still bartending?
300,000 rand a month.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it, eh? I highly doubt it. Unless I'm on like a side quest, maybe doing the bartending, but not as a main quest.
It just amazes me. Mentors making 300k a month, but apparently they still bartend.
But you gotta respect the hustle there. Gotta respect the grind, my dude.
Yeah, Chad, if this thing doesn't turn around, then I'm gonna chalk it.
Okay, Chad, quick one here before we start wrapping up here. US 30. I want to take the shorts here. I want to see 2 minutes. If we can get a nice strong little closure here, something like that at least, then I'm going to execute the shorts. Remember I said I want to short from this zone. You can also see the volume delta. You just bring that across. You can also see that the sellers are now starting to jump in again. We're holding somewhat below this major point of control here. So that is the idea. I'll take a jab at it once we close now in 90 seconds. Stops are going to be around about 30 to 40 points. This is quite a wide range. And if you even take this, you'll see that is 30. So I think I might go like 42 just to give it some space here. But if we close like this, no bueno for me. All right, so I will let you guys know. We're going to wait for Kigo there. He might execute something. But then I'm going to call it 11:33. Come
Chad,
back.
I'm literally waiting for this 5. If it doesn't flip, there's no trade.
You think gold following the previous 4-hour wick fill Trading with Dan, dude, gold is just tough at this stage, eh?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, no, it's just tough, my dude.
They call it multiple industry. Nah, Chad, I'm chalking it. I'm
Can
not
we
going to.
close the Cape Town gap on US 30?
Yeah, Chad, I'm out.
Start. How do you mean you're out?
Well, I'm not. Sorry, deleted the thing, so I'm not taking anything.
All right, Chad, I think on that note as well, US 30 still chuckling in this range here, so nothing for me. I think we're going to call it there. And yeah, Chad, beautiful. We'll see you guys 3 p.m. last session for the week. Don't get yourself into trouble. There's been some big moves. Let the market settle. We're going to see where we are this afternoon. Kiggs, any closing remarks from you, my brother?
No, guys, it was good being here for London as always, but yeah, unfortunately, no volume. So we're going to put the faith and trust in all good and well US 30 to bring that volume for us this afternoon and finish the week strong. So yeah, I think we'll see you guys then, Chad.
Chad, peace and love, baby. Thank you for the session. We'll see you guys a little bit later. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, Chad.
Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a fucking jungle out there. Keep your head on tight. Unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, see me flying, never drop down, smoking high, I am not round, I'm not round, no denying what I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down, you're too strong, wanna battle with the beast, bring a few on, the commander and the chief for my crew on, bullets rattling and whistle at your toque, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loot, this a war zone. It's a war zone.